last night. My allergies are really messed up. Okay, so I went to sleep, slept till like 3 in the morning, and then I woke up. I was like, damn, it's 3 in the morning, so I went back to bed. But before I did, I was watching some YouTube, and y'all know about the Pope dying yesterday morning at 7:35. Very strange coincidence. 442 years. Something to do with 442 years from the time of some other death on April 21st at 753 BC. Very strange, kind of strange stuff, okay? You watch those videos, it's kind of strange that he died of the what? Double pneumonia? How many motherfuckers gotta die of pneumonia before they know that they're fucking being killed off? Just saying. I mean, shit. The man didn't look... Okay, they say he'd been battling health problems a couple of weeks now. He made an appearance. There was a reason that that man made an appearance all on Easter. The man didn't look sick, he just looked old. I'm just saying. Okay, he just looked old. Okay, I think he was concerned with him opening them portals, okay? Because he knows what he done, okay? But it's something to do with the 88, okay? He was just about to turn 88 years old. The CEO of a big... Damn, what company was that? It was a real big company. He stepped down that same day. He just turned 88 as well. It's something to do with the changing of the guards or the switching of the guards or something. But if you check it out, in the Basilica of the Vatican, they have all the popes that ever was in existence on the walls, okay? And they have, like, picture frames that, you know, where they go. There's only one left. There's only one picture frame left, okay? And then after that, what does it say? What does it say after that picture frame gets filled? The next thing that's right beside that picture frame says Judgment Day. So y'all pay attention. I'm just saying, okay? Also, there is a flesh-eating, this is serious, y'all. Flesh-eating virus being sexually transmitted, okay? Also, they said something like it was, it started somewhere down in Florida, possibly in the water, okay? They don't know, but it's being sexually transmitted. So, if I was y'all, I'm just giving y'all my, go celibate, man. Fuck all that bullshit, man. Unless you really know somebody, or use a fucking condom, okay? Because it's, yeah, swab. That's right. You're right. That's exactly right, okay? No, we're not playing spades. You can leave, okay? You don't even need to be in here with sarcastic motherfucking bullshit, so you can go on and leave, okay? I'm just gonna go on and tell you. You can go ahead and leave. TC. Bye. If you want to make sarcastic comments, go the fuck somewhere else, bitch. Pussy bitch motherfucker. Sit on here and fucking harass people. Get the fuck on, motherfucker. Yeah, I can make you leave. Bye. Ha. I have control of this page, not you, motherfucker. Anyway, so, what else was I going to tell y'all about what I saw? Oh, have y'all seen that orb? They got it. I mean, they got the damn thing. It's this orb. It was like floating around erratically, okay, and then this person was tracking it with their phone, and they watched where it fell. They went to it. It was sitting on the ground. It's got these fucking ancient writings all over it, and it's made out of some kind of metal that they're not familiar with. I haven't heard nothing else about that, which is strange. Something should be said. Should be talking about that. That's kind of crazy, okay, about that orb. You don't gotta be in here neither. The opinion of the people. This motherfucker was harassing me. Are we playing spades? Motherfucker, how you gonna play spades? I have control of my page and what's going on in my page. You want to start? Do you want to start? No? Okay. Exactly. Alright. So let's find out what's going on in the Enchanted Forest, okay? I just wanted to give y'all a recap on some of the things that I've been receiving triggers and downloads from, okay? That thing about the Pope is really, really, he looked okay on Easter Day. He was out blessing babies and shit. If he had double fucking pneumonia, I'm not angry. What in the fuck? Y'all come in here to just fucking harass? Is that what y'all do? Y'all sit on YouTube and wait just for somebody to come on live so y'all can harass? Is that what you do? Yeah, come on. Come on here and give me a hug. You wanna talk stupid shit? Yeah, come on, give me one. Yeah, come give me a hug. You know where I'm at? There's the door right there. Knock on it and I'll open it. I'm gonna let y'all finish doing y'all whatever it is the fuck it is y'all think y'all doing. Then I'll get ready. Then I'll get started on the reading. Beat you? What do you mean beat you? I'm not mean and I'm not angry. I just don't put up with bullshit. Idiots. I don't deal with idiots. At all. Okay, are y'all done? Did you have your fun? Was it fun? Now move on so I can do what I do and not be harassed about it. Y'all can move on. Y'all done? I refuse to be interrupted in this, and I refuse to be harassed. So, are you done? Okay, bye, y'all. Alright, collective. Let's get on with this reading, okay? I got the Enchanted Forest out here. We're going to find out what's waiting, what's coming, and see what we got going on, alright? I'll tell you what resonates. If it resonates with you, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to donate to the channel, it's Cash App $AngelMoon6237. Thank you, Lord Jesus, for everything. Thank you for the messages. Thank you for protection. And thank you for your sacrifices for my life. Amen. Alright, y'all, let's get started. What's collective need to know for April 2025? As far as what's awaiting them, what is awaiting collective? What does collective need to know about April of 2025? What's waiting around the corner in the Enchanted Forest? It says the Tower, the Folly. Now, the Tower could mean that's not a bad card. It can mean it's a karmic card. Some kind of karmic cycle is closing. Some kind of karmic cycle is ending. So if you've done good and been humble and been honest and that, you're going to receive that back in return. Okay? If you've done shitty, like harassing people and that kind of thing, that's what you're going to receive in return as well. Okay? So y'all take that as it resonates, okay? Some of y'all probably just got your butt clenched fucking tight as fuck because you know what you done. Hold on, y'all. I'm lightening this up. It's too dark. Okay. Not me. I'm a child of God. I ain't done nothing to nobody. I just been sitting here babysitting my grandchild. Tell me what collector needs to know about this tower. What's awaiting in this tower? What's awaiting in this tower? It says 4 spells. Something about a celebration. Someone's stepping up. Someone's stepping up on a stage. It looks like someone's got followers that are helping light the way. Someone's about to come in contact with their soul tribe and celebrate. Y'all forgive the paint on my hands. Let me explain. So I do a lot of stuff with my grandbaby. And yesterday she kept wanting me to paint her fingernails with this purple and orange. And so I did. And so she wanted to paint mine. So we went outside and I was letting her paint my fingernails. She was painting like all over my grandbaby's one. And she was painting all over my finger, right? So she knocked the paint over. We was outside with this little glass table, little outside glass table. She knocked it over and got on there. So I said, "Hell with it." So we poured the paint out all over the glass table. We made us some stained glass, okay? But we got it all over our hands. I mean, we had it all over our hands. That shit was like, it was all over our hands. And this is the best I could do to get it off, so that's why it looks like that. So if you see it on my hands, that's what happened. Okay. It was fun though, and the table looks great, so I don't care. It's funny. Look, someone's about to come into contact. Look, you may be walking through a portal. It looks like you're going up on some kind of stage, but there's people along the way that are lighting the way as well. You've had help along the way. It could be your angel guides helping you along the way. Okay, explain the four of spells. It says the sunlight. That's the best card in the. You're a beacon. Oh, I got it. You're some kind of beacon. It's about to be exposed. This could be something to do with music, y'all. He's playing a flute. Okay? That's Pan. That's new life. Some kind of new life. And look, this looks as if it's the path. See that? And see how it looks right there? This looks like it's the path leading up to these stairs, apparently. Okay? But it brightens up. This looks like the same path that something about the moon and the sun and the star in the sky at the same time. Y'all see how that looks like the same fucking path? It's some kind of portal. That's the same path to the same place. So that's giving me the impression that whatever decision that you make, collective, is going to be the right decision for this new beginning, okay? So whatever options or whatever's coming towards you, you've been on the right path, and and this door's about to open up, okay? You've been on the right path. You've been doing the right thing. You've been elevating yourself the best you can. Okay, don't beat yourself up over things that you still have like lingering, that you actually, I want to tell you, give yourself a pat on the back, because whatever it is that you've been doing the right thing, and you've been making the right decisions, okay? Take what resonates out of that. That's what this is saying. All right, so clarify the four spells in the sunlight. So good karma is coming towards collective for whatever good you've done, okay? It's coming back. You're being rewarded. Look, you're the fair lady. You've been given. I'm telling, you're a giving, loving, kind person. You're the fair lady. You're about to receive this message, okay? It looks like you're going from rags to riches. I'm telling you. But you're humble about things. You don't care so much about what people think about what your style or whatever. You go with what you feel comfortable. You prefer to do things alone, it looks like. But you have help. Somebody may be Irish. There's something to do with Ireland. Maybe you're going to Ireland. I don't know. Somebody may call you a hummingbird, and this looks like a peach back here in the background. So take what resonates. That looks like Georgia. That's like a peach. Something is stacking up though. There's something stacking up, and this is a pomegranate. So somebody's passionate, but you seem very relaxed in whatever work you do. It looks like you're multi-talented. Okay, you seem relaxed in whatever work it is that you're doing. Looks like you're stepping into a portal. because something was closed off. You may be leaving Georgia. I'm telling you. Georgia may be closed. I swear that's what it looks like. Tell me what you mean by this fair lady. Going to a new career. Collective changing careers. Look, it's something to do with music. Y'all, you're some kind of truth teller, an earth angel. This is something to do with music. You might have some type of hidden talent or hidden gift in music that you're not that you never pursued. I'm telling you, this is about being on some kind of stage, leaving home. It's about being on a stage. Tell me, with a couple. Went from 1 to 2. This may be somebody else that plays a guitar. Somebody plays a guitar. But you're going to be on stage with somebody else. This may be a tough decision, but it's... That's weird. Ooh, I just got this weird 3 of vision. This is some kind of... You may be in a band collective. Somebody may want you for a band. Look. It's something to do with your skills, your intelligence, your knowing. You see this? You're on the right path. They're telling you to keep going down this path. You're on the right path. You're almost there. Relying on God and God's wisdom. I'm telling you, you're talented. You got some kind of talent when it comes to like ancient knowledge. This one says the white heart. You're pure. Your soul is pure. You may... Okay. You're an earth angel collective. I'm telling you. Okay, let me tell you a little bit about what that entails, okay? People assume things about things, okay? Okay, y'all remember the movie Michael with John Travolta in it? Okay? When he came back to Earth, he had a mission, and he was on that mission. His goal was that mission. But when he was in the earthly vessel, he had temptations. Okay? And he acted on them temptations. Some of them, okay? But as an earth angel, you're not perfect, okay? You're still in a human vessel, okay? So you're not perfect. But your soul is pure. You have the right... I'll say the kindness and the care and the love for the world and others, okay, that define you as an earth angel, okay. Your soul is pure. You want the highest good, okay, and whatever it is, this path that you're leading down, because you sit on some type of stage. You may already be sitting on a stage of some kind, okay. But you're going down the right path that's leading you to the greater good. Because you've been doing something that's the right path. You're just, you need more amplification. We'll say it like that, okay? So take what resonates when I say that. And you had a gift or something when you was a child, and it kept being, somebody kept trying to block that gift from you. Okay, stuff like, I don't know, maybe you wanted to be in music, maybe you wanted to be a singer or songwriter or some shit like that. Your parents weren't encouraging of that. They were like, oh, you can't live off of that, and it takes a lot to do this and takes a lot to do that. So they would not encourage that, or they would not help you get any kind of like skill under your belt with it, okay? Because they didn't see you as, being like an Elvis, okay? I'm just saying. And didn't encourage it. So you just brushed it under the table, but you always had that pull towards wanting to do it. So you do it like in a it brings you joy. You use it as a medicine. It brings you joy. You do it by yourself in private, or you don't put any kind of like big aspirations on it, but it's really good. Um, it's whatever you want it to be. Hit the like button and subscribe, and you'll find out. All right. Tell me what I need to know about the wise woman in the vision. Someone's on the right path and heading towards the ball. I'm telling you. Tell me about this wise woman in the five of visions. It says you're protected. You're an earth angel. You're protected by divine, collective. I'm telling you, okay? That's the nine of spells. Something is over. There's a cycle that's ended. There's a cycle that has ended here. And here you are, still alive. Wow. It says something dark is lingering. Watching. Something dark is watching on the bottom of the deck. Tell me about this nine of boons and the seeker of visions. This is a change. This is a career change. It's something like that. You're going to be on. You're still on the right path with the mission, but you're going to change something up about this career that's going to lead you to the highest good, where you can reach more. Look, there's the King of Pentacles. Telling you, it's something to do with what you do for work. He wants to finance it or give you some type of business. Hey, this person's been watching you. He wants to learn what you're doing. Let me show you. You see what you're doing? Reading cards or something? Well, this King of Pentacles has been trying to do it himself. Somebody sits on high up on a platform. May have been started before you did. I'm telling you. Look, he's been practicing. He's been trying to do something what you do. But you're natural. I'm telling you, he's competition, or he was. 2222, y'all. That's your partner. Now he's probably seeing you for who you really truly are. That you're a natural. You were born with these gifts. This person had to study to learn the trade. You were born with these gifts. I'm telling you. Tell me what this King of Pentacles wants with collective, with this fair lady. What's this King of Pentacles want with fair lady? Says wants to get on the path with you. Says you're the destiny. Telling you. So you've been wandering this path alone. It's like you've been seeking, or he's been seeking you. I'm telling you, he's seeking you. He wants to be on the path with you. He says you're his destiny. Tell me about the Eight of Visions. It says, oh, he did something. He did something. This person did something, snuck around and done something. This is a thief card. Was being sly, being slick. Somebody was being slick under the table. Maybe he was in debt. What did this King of Pentacles do with the Seven of Challenge? Wheel of Fortune tried to show itself. Some kind of plan. This King of Pentacles making a plan to move. This King of Pentacles is making a plan to move, y'all. It's something to do with the fucking band. I swear on everything. Some kind of musical band. They're moving on. He wants you to travel. Tell me about this. Seven of Challenges. This is the Enchanted Forest, y'all. What's going on that's waiting around the corner. And you're going to see the tree through the forest, okay? It's something to do with your skills. You have everything. You're the perfect fit. Okay? You're going to actually see the single tree through the whole forest. You're the single tree. You are the single tree, and this King of Pentacles has seen it. There is no competition, collective. You're the one. You are a natural at whatever this is. You're very natural at doing it. Okay? You got whatever this is, a hidden talent. that you're about to tap into, or you might have already. This is about divine timing. Time's up. It's time. It's time. Take that as it resonates, collective. You're highly protected by divine forces. You're on the right path. Someone wants to collaborate with you about either a band or a group of people doing something. A band is a group of people doing something. So y'all take that as it resonates, okay? Because you are the perfect fit. You have all the talent. You're going to be a teacher. Look, you've let go of this flame thing. I'm telling you, you've let go of this flame thing, and you got busy on yourself. You got busy on yourself, started opening up these gifts, these divine gifts that you carry. Okay, because you know that you're all of your life you've been different. Maybe you're leaving your family, or he's leaving his. There's something about a empty home, and stepping up on some kind of stage to be the light. You've been practicing these skills. You're talented. You're an earth angel. Someone put competition in front of you when you were like a teenager, a block, about this gift. It looks like there was fear about this gift. Like someone had fear of, like they were afraid of you and tried to put blocks in front of you. This is about a band. Somebody wants you to be the center. Tell me about this enchanter. What's waiting for this enchanter? It says the Ace of Spells. That's the divine telling you to get busy. That's the Ace of Wands. You light up something. You're a singer. Do you sing? Do you sing into a microphone or speak into a microphone? Whatever it is, you're very talented at it. Very talented. It's something to do with an inheritance. You may have inherited this gift from a family member that you don't know. Tell me. God-given gift. That's a God-given gift you got there. Look, somebody's working their way towards you. This person wants you to be a part of something. This is about working. This is some kind of judgment right here. Judgment on a 10 of challenges. Because someone left ghosted. Because something to do with their true feelings. Look, it's the fucking King of Cups. This King of Cups ghosted. For some reason. Heartbroken. Because he was working. God dang. This person was an undercover cop. I'm telling you, he was working. He was doing something. But he's in love with you. What's he going to do? Is he coming back? Look, he was lost for a little while. He's found the path. I'm telling you. He's coming out. He's coming. Is this long lost love coming back? And does collective even know about him? Something about divine timing. That's God. The oldest one. Tell me about this. Tell me about this King of Cups. It says he was hidden. He was undercover. I'm telling you, he was hidden. This is a knight in shining armor coming back. Look, that's an indication of who he is. Take what resonates. Somebody's gonna come and make you an offer. This person may drive a black car, a black SUV. They hold a badge for sure. This person holds a badge, but you don't know who they are. This is an unknown, unseen element that's coming towards you quickly. The Knight of Swords is a fast mover. What do I need to know about this Knight of Swords? He's standing in the shadows. He can see your light. This Knight of Swords can see your light. Look, a wish come true. Nine of Pentacles. Something about a business. Four of Boons. This person been undercover working on some kind of something that you helped them solve. This business was money laundering. This person's undercover. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. He's stealing from the rich. Gonna bring it to you. Look, I'm telling you. Gonna make you some type of offer that's gonna make you rich. Together. That's crazy. Look. As a team. Together. Y'all are gonna work together. You're not gonna be alone anymore. This person is your equal match, your equal partnership. So whoever it is that you thought was, or that you had some kind of lingering feelings or lingering hope or whatever on, let that shit go. Because whoever this is the perfect match for you. Y'all are a perfect match. Stars. It's your birthright. It's been since the beginning. Y'all have been attached. Like y'all may have had similar childhoods or something like that. But this person was raised in a secret society. Okay, I'm telling you. They were raised in a secret society and you weren't. You may have been raised, your gifts and things being held secret. Whoever it was didn't want you to tap into your gifts, and you've known you've had them since birth, okay? And they tried to MK Ultra you. Now keep this in mind. There's walk-ins, there's demons, there's walk-ins that can go into people that you love that are low dim energy, and get in their thoughts and have them discourage you. Shun you even, and maybe they don't even know why they're doing it. Okay, but it's a plan. It's a plan to cause you to look within, to find your gift. Okay, so you may have done that somewhere in your teenage years or something like that. That you were like, okay, I'm different. Okay, I can see that. I can feel that. I'm different. I'm not like my family. I'm really not like my friends neither. It's like I live in some type of spiritual world or something, okay? You knew it. You could feel it. You tapped into the different that you felt, but you did not display it to your friends or what have you. Your family saw it quite often because they could tap into your emotions easy, real easy. So they saw it. But whenever it would come up, you could feel it start coming up. Look, I'm telling you, you were one that if there was a heated argument going on or what have you, if you felt that trigger that you were going to cry or something, you was gone. You would go do it in silence, alone. You would go have your fit or your rage or your tears. You would go do that alone because you know that when you were out in public or what have you, and your emotions started getting up, like working up, shit weird started happening. Like shit weird started happening, and you know it was coming from you. Okay, like you go to push something, or you wouldn't even touch it, but it would fall over. Okay, and you knew that shit was coming from you. You just didn't know how to tap into it, control it. Okay, because you had a tough time controlling your emotions. Like you wear your emotions right on your sleeve, okay? 1 minute you could be just happy-go-lucky, somebody say something, trigger the fuck out of you, and then it was like, boom! You could feel like this. It was almost like an atomic bomb blowing up inside of you, and there was like an aftershock that everybody else could feel too. Okay? I'm telling you, if you woke up in a mood or something like that, like, you know, you may... especially if you're a water sign, kind of moody, okay? I woke up in a mood. You don't know exactly why, but it was from some kind of dream or something. And people around you just knew, just don't fuck with her right now. Just don't fuck with her right now. She's gonna need time to like absorb that dream and that and that and that. You wouldn't talk to nobody when you woke up and shit, cause you were trying to balance out this gift, cause it's very powerful. Okay. Then later on, you started realizing that that was you that was doing that. Um, you don't talk too much about your gifts to your family because they, when you were young, and you did attempt, they would call you crazy. And that's the last thing you needed to fucking hear because you already had emotional problems. Okay. So you did, you shut that part off. Okay, you shut it off. Continue going, living, but you kept knowing that you had these gifts, man, but you kept trying to like suppress them. You wanted to suppress them because you wanted to fit in. Let me tell you, collective, you don't fit in. You're different. You're on a higher level, but you're not arrogant about it. Okay? Maybe at some points and some points your ego would get a hold of you because you know when these people were lying and shit. Okay? You just know. You could feel the vibration, you could feel the frequency, you just knew something was off or whatever, and you would know, and you would try to tell these people, you would try to warn people or what have you, and they would call you crazy, laugh at you, and then boom, the fucking event would happen, and you would be looking at them going, you wouldn't even say, I told you so. You would say, why didn't you fucking listen to me? Why didn't you listen to me? And because you would tell them, I know that it doesn't make any sense why I know these things. But you gotta listen. You have to listen, or this is gonna happen. It would happen. People would come back. So many times you would be like going about your business. A motherfucker would come up on you you ain't seen in a minute, and they'd be like, "You remember when you told me this?" And you'd be like, "Kinda," but you'd remember. They'd be like, "Yeah, I should listen to you." How many times that happened in your fucking life? Billions, billions, and billions. Okay, so I guess after you kind of accepted your gift and that and that and that. Okay, then you were in this battle of all these people envying you. Oh, it's just crazy. Okay, so you pull back all your power so you could hermit, go within and be a hermit for a little while. Pull back all your power and started asking the questions, the right questions. Okay, you started asking the questions in and getting answers, receiving the answers. Okay, that has built you up to a confidence that is, it's a natural gift. It just comes as it comes. Okay, and there's no coincidences, and you know that the Bible tells you that there's signs and wonders everywhere, all around us. Okay, so you tap into that. Okay, and you do something naturally. This other person was taught like sacrifices and spells and words and that type of thing. Okay, this person's been watching you long enough to know that whatever you're doing is natural. That you don't do any of those witchcraft, and you trust in God. Okay, this person can tell you're a natural earth angel. You're a star. You're a star. This person wants to be on your path, and they have the wealth to do it. It's something to do with them having the wealth. They want you to help them learn this because they know that they feel something within themselves that's a natural gift. Okay, I have no idea what you're saying right there, pal. I'm not gonna read a book on a comment section, so I hope that what you're saying is good, because I'm not gonna sit here and read no book. This person, from the comment section, I'm not gonna read no book. This person is wanting to make you some type of offer. You see? Alright, what kind of offer is he wanting to make you? To be on your path. Y'all elevate. This is destiny. How are we going to recognize? Look. The Wheel of Fortune. Look, this is something to do with your work. And the Emperor right there. This is some kind of hidden. This is hidden. These are on the bottom. It's to do with your work. Okay. It says the 8 boons after the Wheel of Fortune. It says the 8 boons, which is your work. Well, it said the Queen of Wands and the 8 boons. Something you manifested. This is something to do, y'all. I swear, it's something to do with a band. But this person has been lingering in the background. He's about to step forward. This is the Emperor. He's about to step forward. He's wanting your expertise. This person's been hunting you. Looking for your expertise. Okay, this Emperor's coming. Yep. This is full circle. This is going to be full circle, y'all. That's the Fool right there. It says, you're staying golden. You're coming up with some kind of new idea. Or he's coming up with some kind of new idea about this gift. Everything is pointing to you being in a band or with a group of people working on some kind of stage. So y'all take that wherever it resonates. It says it's a birthright. You're going to find out who your real dad is. Maybe your real dad had a band. I don't know. Because this could be your real dad. This is waiting on some kind of like finding out a DNA test. A DNA test for the Child of Wands. The Page of Wands. That's a swab. This is something that is yours. It belongs to you. Okay, so where the energy shift or something? This is something. This is turning into. Okay, you may find out you're an heir, and the messenger's been watching you. Somebody sent somebody out to hunt you, to find you. It's a secret. It's this Emperor. This Emperor is sent some kind of undercover or something out to find you. This is some kind of DNA test, a swab of this. These two come together after the Fool. And this is talking about your like imagination and your this is your birthright. Something was written. Something was definitely written. We got 6 and 6 with the Council of Animals. Y'all, this is wishes coming true. Dreams coming true. Divine loves you. The Weaver of Boons. Queen of Pentacles with the King of Swords. Standing on a stage. This is making some type of magic. What did the letter say yesterday? White magic? The letter said white magic. I don't cast spells. I don't do spells. I don't mess with witchcraft. Period. I don't mess with witchcraft. I believe in Jesus Christ. I believe in faith. I don't mess with witchcraft. I don't do spells. Okay. Um, something is coming towards you that should have already made its way to you, but apparently you didn't believe in yourself or something to that effect, but there was an interference of some kind. Okay, we don't care. We don't care about the interference anymore. We just want what's our birthright now. Let all that shit go. Let all that fucking interference of who cares how long it's been. Who cares? You survived it. You made it through. You're on here. You're on the other side now. Okay. You're elevated. You've made it through. Who the fuck cares about what they did back then? You're going to receive what you're supposed to receive when God says you're going to receive it. Okay. I'm telling you, there was a purpose and a reason. Look, there was a purpose and a reason that you didn't get it. You needed to learn something. You needed to develop something. You needed to evolve, okay? And if you'd have had that abundance then, you might not have made it. You might be dead. I mean, who's to say? Nobody. But it could have been sent you down the wrong path. Maybe you were too immature to carry that responsibility at the time, okay? But you're going to receive what you're supposed to receive. If God has something for you, who in the fuck could take anything that God says is for you? Who? You name one being that can take something besides yourself that God has planned for you. It says forgive. Red. 1. Wash that shit away, baby. Open up your heart. Be passionate. I'm going to read what this says. Red. It says, you've been holding a grudge against somebody in your life. Maybe it's a loved one or maybe it's yourself. This is amazing. This isn't a card telling you that you must learn to practice forgiveness. No. Forgive them on your own terms, if and when you feel ready to do so. This is simply a nudge for you to consider whether that time is now. Don't let forgiveness feel like an obligation, but like a shiny red hope that gets you through your sleepless late nights. Page 11. This is something that happened a long time ago. And do it in your own time, but know that forgiveness is a portal to set you free. Okay? You can forgive them. You can forgive yourself. Forgive it all. Just let it all go. Start new. This is a brand new day. This is the only here and now. This is the only reality. The right now. You can't do shit about the past but learn from it. Nothing. You cannot change anything that happened. Okay? All you can do is learn from it and change who you are right now so your future will be not held back by that. Okay? You can't predict the future. I don't care who says that they can predict the future. All I can tell you is what's in the energy right now, that if it stays in that energy, it can lead to that outcome. Okay? If anybody tells you they can tell the future, they're lying. Plainly. There is no future until you create it in your energy. It doesn't exist. Look, we're all just stardust. It says every morning is a brand new day. We're all just stardust. So the right here and right now, the here and now, whatever decisions you make, the here and now, right now, be considerate of them because they can determine your future. What do you want to ask? Okay, good for you, pal. Well, what would you like to ask, Sharisha? I must have already answered you then. Alright. Bottom of the deck. Universe. Let me read that. Came out twice on this, so I'm going to read it. These are the mermaid cards, the watcher cards. It splits them off, okay, into sections, and this is going into the universe is watching you. Pretty much, it says we're all just stardust. When we're children, we can barely comprehend the vastness of our own lives, let alone the existence of other planets. It's not long before we learn we aren't the center of the universe, but we are but specks of stardust in one of its many skies. However, we must all still do our part to take care of our own individual worlds, and or else it throws everything else off balance. Make sure to keep balance in your life, but don't forget the big picture stuff. Recycle, don't litter, and give thanks. It's up to you. Page 34. It's up to you to be grateful and joy. That's up to you. People gonna do shit. Guarantee, especially in the time we're living in right now. You can count on somebody being slick or evil. Okay. That don't mean you gotta be that way. Alright? It's a choice. Okay? I'm just saying, it's a choice. Alright, what else collective need to hear out of this? Something's coming towards you, collective, it's almost like a dream come true that you didn't know that you was dreaming. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. A dream coming true that you didn't know that you even had that dream. Because man, for some reason I pulled these two, but I'm looking for a specific book. Okay, the Queen Bee. Look, this could be some kind of pastime that you do. Something that you do for fun because you find a lot of joy in it. And somebody may have noticed it. It could be color, it could be art, talent, dancing, singing, acting, I don't know. It really has a lot to do with your uniqueness style. Your uniqueness. You're the perfect fit. And whatever it is natural. It's perfectly natural. You do it very much with ease. Like, you know how people get like butterflies or something going on stage? You don't mind. It don't bother you to walk out on a stage and start singing a song, even if you don't know if you're going to do it good, okay? It don't bother you. You'll go out there and fucking, and if something messes up during the song, you just keep right on going with it, okay? You have this natural ability. It's like this connection you got with people. Good morning, Miss Kate. How are you? Hey, glad to see you, girlfriend. We're like halfway through, though. We're almost an hour in. Glad to see you. Boy, I was getting harassed like a motherfucker when I started this fucking reading. I was getting so harassed. I was like, what are you doing in here? What do you want? I just don't get that. I don't get that. Look, if I'm scrolling through the shorts or some shit, I haven't gotten to the letters yet, though, Kate. I'm about to do them. If I'm scrolling through the shorts or something and I see these lives come on there, you know what? My first instinct isn't to say some kind of smart-ass, snide fucking remark to the person. I'm going to listen to them first and see what they're saying or see what they're talking about or something like that. I don't understand that. I don't get that about motherfuckers coming on the lives and automatically they have no idea what you're even talking about before you even hardly say anything and they got shit to say. I mean, they popping off with some shit to say. I'm like, what the fuck? You know? Damn, I just woke up, y'all. I'm human too. I fucking snap on your ass, but I just fucking woke up. See? And my allergies been fucked up. I'm just saying, y'all. Anyway, page 86. Okay. It says Grace. Anne said, wait a while. Wait a while. It says Grace, wait a while. She says Grace, not calling someone's name. So she's telling somebody to use Grace, okay? God bless you. God bless you, honey. I'm glad you got me. Because these motherfuckers. Like I was just saying. There's a lot of crazy fucking weird evil energy going on out there in this world right now. The ether, they're stepping through portals or something. They've opened portals. There's portals open everywhere now, y'all. Like I was talking about with the black mirrors, that television, that telephone, they're everywhere. These black mirrors, everywhere. And I suggest to anybody out there, do not hold that phone near your face. Don't put that shit up near your face. I don't care. You put it on speakerphone, I don't care. Don't put that shit up close to your face. Don't do that. Alright, it says Grace. Anne said, wait a while. It was time for bed, almost dawn in fact. But Anne held her back as the others drifted to their bed chambers. Says, I want to show you something. Anne's eyes were glassy and her face slack. She'd had too much wine. She had Grace, probably. It said. The room bellowed a little as she stood. Oh, I guess the room started spinning. It says, all the same, Grace felt a familiar high of being Anne's confidant, the chosen. To be chosen by anyone is a tickle. To be chosen by her was a treasure. Somebody's chosen. I'm telling you. Take it as it resonates. You know, and I also want to say, too, this just, for some reason, hit me. If you're a female, there could be another female coming in to not in a sexual way, okay, but as a confidant, a friend, a true, real, true friend. You might not have ever remember experiencing that, but you may be getting a soul partner that's not a sexual thing. I hope you understand that. Okay, same with the males. You may be getting a male, someone you can count on. It doesn't have anything to do with sexuality, sexual. Okay, a confidant, somebody that's the same. You're gonna meet your soul tribe. I'm telling you, that soul tribe, it might be a fucking accumulation of 3 people, you and 2 other people. Okay? It's all about point of view. Okay? But you're going to lead that tribe, and that tribe's going to turn into from 3 to 3,000, 3 billion. You understand? Okay, I'm glad you understand. Anyway, it says, to be chosen by anyone is a tickle, but to be chosen by her was a treasure. Anne took her hand and led her through the darkened corridors to her bedchambers. As they ran down the halls, they laughed at the top of their lungs, too merry to care if anyone is asleep. With Grace slushing Anne, they came to her bedchambers. It was one of the larger chambers with a private guard rope and a chapel adjoining. What is it you wanted to show me? Grace asked, breathless after their flit. Light some candles, will you? Anne asked. When Grace stalled, she turned back to her in the gloom. You can do it. You can do anything. I trust you. It says, Grace swallowed and held out a palm to create a spark hot enough to light a candle, but not so hot that it would burn down the entire castle. Fire is chaos by nature, and by nature, Grace was not. Grace isn't chaos. Fire is. It says, she focused on one candle, and it popped to life. It wasn't even hard. This fear was really real, though. Nothing imagined could take up so much space. Instead of using her gifts, she used the first candle to light the others. What did you wish to show me? Look. Anne crouched beside her bed, as if in prayer, and withdrew a bundle of letters from underneath her mattress. She handed the correspondence to Grace. They're from the king. So somebody's got some kind of message to show you. I'm telling you, collective. Y'all take what resonates, okay? I'm not going to read all of it, both pages. I just wanted to finish off that paragraph right there. Messages from the king. Messages from the king, collective. Take what resonates. If it resonates with you, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. If you want to donate, it's Cash App $AngelMoon6237. I understand. I get it. The world is in fucking economic fucking stress, so I understand if y'all don't want to donate. But there you go. If you want to. This fell to the floor. So something with an L is coming to your door. Maybe love, life, laughter. Take what resonates. Woo! They were having fun, and then she gave her a message. So somebody, you may be getting a friend, someone that comes in that you can go be social, do social activities with, somebody to hang out with, and that leads to, but there's somebody that's been watching you that's got. It's either A, because I'm feeling two different things, because y'all, it's a collective out here, okay? It's either A, someone's been watching you for your real dad, sent out some type of huntsman to find you, because you're some type of heir, okay? But there's somebody that's coming in that's going to, like, help take your mind off of things that's easier, that's easy to talk to, a friend, okay, along with love, but you know that's up to you. Use your discernment on that. But there's going to be a person that's like a friend. It could be somebody from your childhood that you forgot about or was gone for a while. Maybe you didn't forget about them. Maybe they were just going through their own stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but they're everything's telling me they're coming back. So it's got to be somebody from a friendship from your childhood is coming back. And it's going to lead to your connection. Y'all take what resonates, okay? We got 198 out here, divided. January, I don't know. Something's being prepared for a new beginning of destiny. That's what that all says to me. Y'all take what resonates. And then it goes down to 18, which is a 9, which is something is finished. Male, flex, female. Her, female, flex. Judgment. But. Wife, her, flex, female, gut, gun, gunt, runt, gunt. Take what resonates. This queen out here. Let me look at it for a second. We got tribe. We got tribal. Somebody may have ink. Somebody may have that tribal art on their ink. Male and female. Some kind of balance. Weave. And weave. That's crazy. My grandma, the one I talk about all the time, that when I'm like, that passed away. Well, she had some land where I was staying at up there in Cartersville, and when she passed away, my granddad got it, but He passed away, but his whole family lived up there. I believe that might be somebody who was attacking me because I believe that this land, because these people never, his family never come around. Me and my sister was there every summer for like 2 months of the summer, every summer up until we got old enough to drive and shit. And I built that fucking whole land. I was 8, 9 years old. I built the front porch. I built the fucking barn. I put the fucking horseshoe pit out there. I fucking built the fucking chicken pen. And I was 8, 9 years old. I did all of it. Me and my granddad. Okay? Me and my granddad. He didn't do nothing physical. He told me. My sister was doing something in the house. I don't know. But I had to do it. I built the dog house that the goat fucking stood on. I built the fucking chicken pen. I did it. At 8, 9 years old. My granddad. Telling you. And these people, they took that land. Because my grandma died. And then a year later he died. And they took it. It says quiz. Hunter, wave, quiz, hunter, wave. I don't know, it says Tubal. Are you talking about Tubal Cain? Like fucking, look, that's secret society shit, y'all. You understand? Y'all know what the Tubal Cain and the Mahat Bone and all that? You're supposed to be whispered. You're supposed to whisper those sacred words. Well, I scream them out. Tubal Cain, Mahat Bone. Y'all can fucking, that's secret society words to let other people know that they're in a secret society. Could be my granddad, my step-granddad. That's not my real granddad, because my real granddad supposedly died when my mama was 10. But I find out when my stepdad passed away, we're looking through papers and shit and pictures and shit, and I find out that my real granddad was fucking Secret Service, and my mom never told me. Never told me. And I find out, I pull this out. Mama, this says that your dad was Secret Service. She goes, yeah, I know. Like, brushed it off. Didn't have nothing else to say about it. I said, what? So your dad was Secret Service in the military. And she's like, yeah, I guess. Like, just brush the shit off. Wouldn't talk about it. Uber habit. What the fuck? So, y'all take it as it resonates with y'all, okay? Hunt giants. Hunt giant, a giant hunt. So what, David and Goliath? Somebody that is what people underestimated is the hero. I'm telling you, people underestimated, and you step forward, you're the hero. I'm telling you, you're gonna slaughter this giant. You're gonna slay the giant. I'm telling you. Y'all look. This is something about bluer. I gotta use the restroom. Y'all look at the letters for a second while I go to the restroom. Woo-wee. Alright, we got we invent. No, there's only one N. Bluer. Why is it saying? I find that fuck shit crazy right there. All these motherfuckers, even the Pope. Y'all, I swear on everything, I try to examine this man up and down on his appearances on Easter. If he had double pneumonia, what was he touching babies for? If he had double pneumonia, Why wasn't he in the fucking, that little bubble motherfucking cart that the last Pope was driving in all over town? No, this one was in an open air cart with double pneumonia, supposedly. I don't. Him dying in itself tells me that this is all planned. I'm telling you, the man didn't even. I mean, yeah, given he looked 88 years old. I'm just saying, he looked 88 years old. He was smiling. The man didn't even look like he was running a fever. Go look at the footage. And then, boom. I woke up at 6 something yesterday. I believe I did a reading. As soon as I got done with the reading, boom. Pope Francis is dead. What? 7:35 a.m. Da 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 da. Double pneumonia. Da 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 da. Been battling health problems. Da 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 da. That's no coincidence, y'all. None of this is. None of it is. J.D. Vance probably did. Look, J.D. Vance got their hands in a lot of shit, don't they? I'm just saying, something's an influencer. Influencer? Something about an influencer. Beam. A beam. It says truth. Truthful. Guy. No, there's no truthful. There's no D. Truthful. Give truthful. Beam. Give truthful. Beam. We truthful. We truth. Being. Truthful being. Am truthful being. View. View habit. View habitat. Something about a wife. White. True. White. Somebody's a white light being, I'm telling you. We true light. A.M. Ben. Woo! That just gave me some type of feeling, y'all. I'm telling you, Ben Judgment. Fubu. Some kind of view. True A.M. True light. Life. Y'all just keep seeing it says female out here. It keeps showing me that for some reason. Bright. Life. Feel bright. Tame. You untamed. What the fuck? This is just crazy, man. There's something that keeps showing me. Wrestling. Like WWE. And no, the fuck, I'm not motherfucking Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan is not the only person in the whole wide world that can wear a fucking bandana this good, okay? Just because I can wear it this good does not make me Hulk Hogan. I'm gonna put that out there real quick for you. You give me fever. Fever! In the morning, fever all through the night. You give me fever. Something about a human. I am just amazed that we can even talk about like this when people get it. That there's aliens and there's humans. Look, I'm telling you. People actually get it. Alien, human. Someone's a hybrid. We fight. We fight. I wanna. We fighter, never. We never fight. What? We never fight. Humal, thermal. Somebody's a hunter. It says bub. I love it when it says stuff like this. Bub. I've been watching a lot of old movies. I was watching the Pied Piper yesterday, or day before yesterday. It was day before yesterday. The like 1960 something one, where they already had Technicolor in it. That shit's funny as hell to watch that shit. They would say stuff like bub and they got those weird fucking words that we don't use anymore. Like a fag. A fag is a cigarette, y'all. And being gay means to be happy. It doesn't mean to have same sex with same sex partners. It means to be happy and joyful and gaiety and glee. I don't know where they got the right to take our words like that. Thursday, blame. Hurt. Someone got hurt. Someone's hurt that you blamed them. Weave, fun, bite. Weave, fun, alright. We fun. We have fun. We have fun, alright. Golly, that shit says all of that. We have fun, but hurt me. But hurt me. Alert. Alert. Wow. Waiting, alert, hurt. Somebody's hurt. Unwait. Don't wait. It's something about a law. Law get. Brother. Father. Father's the only thing it could be. It can't be mother. Father. Father's the only... Can't be mother, brother, sister. It can only be father. I looked. Can't be none of the rest but father out here. Something to do with law. You're an heir. You're an heir, their heir. Somebody ran. Something about an air sign. We got water sign out here. This could be your chart. You can be a water sign or an air sign. It has a lot of the other in it. Earth is out here too. So is fire. Something in its season. Or something in its own season. Rerun. Weave, G-I, legit, we legit, we're too legit to quit, too legit to quit, war, legit war, we're in war, shit, what the fuck are you talking about? They just hadn't announced it. Y'all, I watched a thing the other day, I gotta tell y'all about this, I forget shit. to tell y'all, and then it comes back because that's the way it works, okay? This man, like, was channeling. It was like in 2009 or some shit. He was, like, channeling from the aliens. I forget what alien. Okay? But he was channeling from the aliens. Someone asked him a question about the election. And he said that if the woman is elected, there will be contact made. But if the man is elected, there will be no contact, and that will begin the war. Okay? That's all he said. Okay, so then I was watching something else, and there's been a prediction made. Y'all look this up, okay? Because I haven't really done a lot of research into this part yet. Just in the last couple of days I found out about this. That the United States is going to be abolished. Like, the United States is not going to exist anymore. Okay? They're wiping it out. They're doing a reset. Taking the United States away. You know, all the other countries are like ancient, old countries. We're young. We're the baby. The United States is the baby country. Okay? And nowhere it talks about all the other countries in the Bible, but it doesn't talk about the United States. So y'all take that as it resonates. The United States may not be here much longer. See, y'all think about where you might want to go and be a person, okay? Because you're going to be a citizen of that. And you know, I find it odd that at the same time that this is going on, all these countries are making these visas available for you to come to their country for a given amount of time, and see how you like it, and that, and that, and that, okay? This is going on right now, that anybody can get one of these visas. Getting back, I don't know. I mean, it's a leap that you'll have to take, okay? But China's doing it, and I want to say, gosh, what was it? It was another place, like Argentina or something like that, is doing it, where you could get like a 3-month passport and go live in that country and see how you like it or what have you. Because look, what I feel like is going to happen, you know, Trump thought he was going to take Canada. Canada ain't putting up with that. Canada ain't going to give up their country. Fucking crazy. I believe possibly Canada may take over United States, crazily enough, with the help of other countries. Okay? I know that sounds insane, but y'all pay attention. Okay? It won't be Mexico. We won't be Mexico. The United States will not be in Mexico. We'll be more Canadian than Mexico. I'm telling you, but the United States is being abolished. They're knocking it out. I'm telling you. And if it comes about that Trump becomes martial law, becomes the king of America, it won't be called the United States anymore. Just like he changed the name to the Gulf of America, and he tried to buy Greenland, and that, and that, and that. This is an arrogant man, okay? I'm telling you. Not what it seems. Just saying. It's 9:06. Y'all take that into resonation too, the numbers. Okay, we went to war. We went war. Wear flag. White flag. Y'all, it says to wear a white flag. Somebody surrendering. Wear white flag. Hunt. Something that's mauve, like a reddish color, a deep, like a blood color, like a deep red. Okay. Something is blue. Red, white, and blue is out here. Red, white, and blue is out here on the board, y'all. Take what resonates, okay? Whew. Saying something about Jeter. Meter. Oh, smart meters. Those things are dangerous as fuck. There are remote controlled I'm telling you, the smart meters, look, damn near everybody's got them and don't even know it. Say you rent from somewhere, man, that just triggered the shit out of me. I don't know. That apartment burning up back there is still an anomaly to me, and I don't fucking get it. The fire department man himself coming to the Family Dollar while I was working in there, and I'm like, how the fuck did the fire start? This motherfucker gonna say to me, it was a flash fire. A flash fire. Huh? These apartments don't have gas. It's all electric. Okay? The woman had only been home maybe a good 20 minutes, if that. Her gun went off, shot 3 times before there was even any smoke from the fire. And this firefighter guy that did it, because he's the one that helped me he's the one that helped me go over there and get me a few clothes to wear, because I was in my pajamas. He come into Family Dollar one day and told me that it was a flash fire. I said, what is that? What the fuck is that? Like, combustion, spontaneous combustion? That's a flash fire. That's the only kind of flash fire that I've ever fucking heard of. Like, I don't know. That's just, there's so much just unanswered about that shit right there. And I want fucking answers to that, because it's just unreal that there was a police officer standing right outside my fucking door. I'm connected to this apartment. And this police officer just decided not to fucking knock on my door and tell me there's a fire. Just standing right there. See, all my lights on, upstairs and downstairs. My Jeep sitting right there in front of the fucking apartment. Knowing that I lived in that motherfucker for 2 years, they know what I drive. So he knew I was in there. Knew without a doubt that I was in there, and did not fucking try to alert me or nothing. Him and his buddy Steve, that happens to work for the fucking Family Dollar, both standing right beside my Jeep. Opened the door and said, what the fuck? You couldn't knock on my door? These motherfuckers act like entitled. They act entitled that they can just burn some fucking body up because they want to. And that cop, by the way, is a crooked motherfucking cop that can't work for no other county, nowhere else as an officer, because in his rookie year, he shot and killed a teenager that didn't have a fucking weapon that was running from him because he's fat and lazy and didn't want to chase him. Shot and killed the boy. You know what happened to him? His reformation was that he can't work for no other, but he can stay a cop here. Been a cop here for like 30-something years. But can't work for no other county as a cop. Y'all tell me, something don't sound fucking right about none of that. None of it. But anyway, y'all take what resonates. Have y'all ever heard of a flash fire in a... Y'all let me know how those start, because I want to know. Something about the weather. They're saying something about the weather. Weather, film, ether. The ether. Learn. It says leather. Learn from heart. Something about the heart. Hear, heart, fit, hit, heart, hear, fit, wingo, angel wing, right fit. Something is the right fit, y'all. Says it right here. Right fit. Feel right. Something feels right. Human. Why are they making such a big difference? It says human and alien out here, y'all. Both of those are out here. Left. Eric. Left air. It doesn't say K or C. Wearing. Left wearing. Left wearing. Him. Mutable. Mutable. Mutual. Why the fuck I can't spell mutual, but it's out here. It's something about a battle. Battle and war. Left battle. It's a left battle. Somebody is over some kind of, somebody leaving some type of something that they've all known all their life. Gentle. Mirage? Oh, there's only one A. It ain't a mirage. Mary. Ariel. Somebody's voice. Because that's crazy that I noticed in those believe in your own magic, that I noticed that we was in the mermaid section with that first card. Let me show y'all. Because it said 10. Let me show y'all. Oh, it wasn't in this deck. It was in that other one. What's that other deck that I had? It had mermaid section. This ain't the one. Oh, it was in that book I was reading. It was in that book. It was in the mermaid, the first page of the mermaid section. Marital. It's saying something about marriage. Sounds like it. Listen, and I didn't know much about that lady, okay? She was kind of mean to me the first day that I rented the place because I was parked in her parking space, but I didn't know it. I didn't know there was assigned parking spaces. I just got done talking to the landlord. He shook my hand. He walked out the door, and I was about to lock my door, and she pulls up. She starts honking at me. Honk, 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 and I'm looking at her like, the hell's she talking about? She's like, you're in my parking spot. Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. I just got done talking to the landlord. She's like, don't let it happen again. I mean, she was real mean to me. And I was like, yes, ma'am. Okay. So I kind of just went on about my business. Went and got my stuff. Went and got some stuff to bring to the apartment and that. And she was real hateful, I guess, to everybody over here. I don't know. But there was a guy named Corey that was living over here besides Steve. Okay, everybody over here damn near smokes weed, okay? I'm a pot smoker myself, okay? But she was complaining about the people smoking pot over here in the apartment complex or something. I don't know, but he had said something to me. I don't really know these people. I say to myself, most of them know me from working in these public places like the convenience stores and Family Dollar and that. They recognize me from doing cards and online, okay? So most people think that they know me, but they don't know me. But they think that they know me. But he starts telling me, that fucking bitch, she's going to get me locked up or some shit like that. Telling the police I'm smoking weed and this and that and another. And I said, don't worry about her. I said, well, these police don't really care about weed. That's what I told him, okay? I'm talking about 2 fucking days later, I hear gunshots. Boom, 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 boom. Fire. The fucking place is going up in flames, okay? I think they wanted me dead too, to be honest with you. I really think so. But apparently I'm the only one that heard the gunshots. And the sheriff pulled me to the side and he said, yeah, you heard them. You heard gunshots. I said, yeah, I know I did. You ain't gonna tell me that I didn't. I said, man, for the ATL, I know what a fucking gun sounds like compared to a fucking firecracker. I'm telling you now, I know what a gun sounds like. He's like, yeah, you heard a gun, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay? And now, one of these bullets was lodged in my wall on the stairs where I would have been... If it would have went through the wall, it would have shot me. where I was standing in the living room. I would have definitely been shot, but it didn't go through the wall. I was being protected by God. Y'all, I was being protected by God, for sure. Okay, but anyway, yeah, there's something wrong with that. Look, this says something like martial arts. Georgia, I'm from Georgia. Can't you tell? Something about martial art. Gentle. You may learn martial arts. It says something about a mile, walk a mile. Word, no. Views. Change your view. Something about a view. Male view. Gentle male view. Review. Male review. Big review. Giant. Big. Something is legit. Revenue. Legit revenue. Lima bean. Stop. Y'all, it resonates, okay? Just saying. Something about the mail. Get mail. Get review. Revenue. Get revenue in the mail. Take that as a resonate. Something felt. Avenue. Right avenue. Felt right avenue. Film. I'm trying to make it where it makes the whole sentence with all of it, okay? Butter. Somebody like butter. Spread like butter, see? Spread like butter. What is that? What does that mean right there? Rainy. What does that mean? What do you mean? You're being a Karen? Is that what it means? Melt heart. Somebody can melt heart. Figure. Envy. TV. Heat. Beat. Later. Me. Tailor me. Train me. Flee. Believe. You say believe. Haunt. Why does it send me to that? Haunt. Term. Something. There's some kind of terms. Look over everything. If you're gonna sign something, you make sure that you read it and you look over it, okay? Ant hurt. I don't know. The ant hurt me. Something about you being alive is an alarm. It says liver. Flame. Flame is out here too. Twin flame. Man, give me a fucking break. Give me a break, man. Twin flame lives within. Judgment. You twin flame. Your twin flame. Sacrificed. Some kind of price to pay. A fee. says big hit man. Big hit man. Hitman big. Believe. Hitman big. Oh, blurt. Y'all, everything in me telling me somebody got drunk or something and blurted out something. Was saying how they feel about something. Something's heavy. Wind weave. It says flex. Then it says flirt. Human. Are you saying like the Truman? Oh my God. You may have been living like the Truman Show. Somebody may have been recording you without your knowledge. Great view. Great view. Humane. We human. It's like in Florida. I don't see something about taxes. Regular tax. Revenue. Look at him for a second. I'll be right back again. Say something about revenue. So something about a minute or minute, some kind of minute. There's a Volkswagen here somehow, a white one. Something's being filmed, and it said Truman, so, and it says something about a review. G-Tax, Georgia taxes, Gate, X-Men. Flute, that's Pan. That's something coming to life. Playing an instrument. Habit. It says grave. Engrave. Time. It says gravel. Feet. Could be a footprint in the gravel. It says something about tunes. Ravel, gravel, rave. Large, big. Larva. Trivial. Trivial. Me trivial. Arrival. Oh, me rival. Somebody had envy. Who's the rival? Tell me. Just say their fucking name. This says something's genuine. Okay. I'm just saying, man. Or genuine. Somebody's a rival. Hunting. Goethe. Don't ask me why I'm saying that. There it is, though. Goethe. There's more out here. Fix, final, Fix final gate. Fix final truth. Final truth. Megan is out here. Megan. Butte. Someone's beautiful. Beautiful truth. Beautiful truth. Something about this is mirth. Mirth. Whatever that. Mirth. Gun. Why do they got a gun? Beautiful. Beautiful earth. Beautiful what? This is trying to say something. It's spelt out here. It's right here. 3 beautiful. It says girls. Fun. There. Here, there, and here. Here and there. Here and there. Minute. Beam. Left. Father left. It says thief. It says a magi. Doesn't say magic. It says their thief. Their thief. Why does it say weather? Whether he, whether her, magical. Okay, it says weather out here, so I want to know why. Weather. Baffled, baffle, mutual. Whether mutual, or either. Either. Gain. Flew. Time flew. Someone's like time got away from them. They wanted to make some kind of move. It says Tina. Ether. Ether. In at. They're in at. New. They're in at new. New time. In a minute, it says. In a minute. So something's gonna happen like that. Flame. The shit says twin flame out here, y'all. I'm putting this shit up. Says rain and train. The shit's got twin. If that ain't a motherfucking sign. I've seen it say twin before, and I've seen it say flame before, but rarely have I ever seen it spell out twin flame. Rarely. Very rarely. Someone is in air. AGI means frozen or very cold, so that's something to do with these robots, these computers. It says something about a wager and a bet. They knew at gate. Where it's either wear red, wear blue, wear white, or wear flag. Because it says all those, red, white, blue, and flag out here. So it's saying wear like you wearing something, or it also says wear. We're there, we are there. Gift. It says we are there, gift. Legit gift. LA. Something about a sacrifice. Alabama. Begin. Alright, they're not letting me go. So there's something still out here. They're not letting me finish. They're not letting me just put them up. Someone's got a ring. Bring me the law. Bring me the law. Few bring me the law. Victory. There's some kind of victory, y'all. I'm saying. Something is free. Free thing. Beam. FBI hunt. Maybe you help the FBI and you don't know it. I don't know. FBI hunt. Green lawn. They looking for a green lawn. Something about a binge. What is it? The Purge? Binger. The binge. The hinge. The fringe. Lunatic fringe. I know you're out there. You're in heartache. Look, it's a babe. Babble. Someone's having trouble with communication. Maybe you speak a different language. I don't know. This is babble. Tell you what resonates, y'all. I'm putting it up, man. You ain't gonna. This is hint. Hint. Something's fragile. Fragile. Look, they're not gonna let me finish till I'm done. And then fragile. Then me went hunting. Something happened and then somebody went hunting. It says grail. The grail. Fume. Tenant. Hold on, let me go get her bottle real quick. New tenant. Three little birdies. Tenant. Me tenant. If life retune. AM. Y'all tell you what resonates. Something about the moon in a cycle. It says Nile and Nyla. Nyla greet me. If Luna greet me. The moon. It also says anal, so just saying. Yeah, okay, whatever. Angel greet me. Anger. If anger let Let him through. Anger, let him through. Anger, range. Range, I don't know. It's just something about a brain. Brain. Thug. Something bugs me. Bug me. We let them bug. We let them bug. So somebody may be being watched, bugged, filmed, the whole nine. Somebody knows about it, they feel fucking guilty. It says will, the will. Reign of will. Met will. It says guilt. Somebody's guilt is overcoming them, y'all. Fran. By the way, me. Brand new. Something is brand new. By the way, me brand new. Bruh. Somebody freaking says bruh. They call everybody bruh. It says something about a rebel. Take what resonates. I'm definitely putting these up now, okay? Free will. It almost says free will. It says guess. No S. Greet me. White. Fringe. Meet me on the white fringe. I don't know. Free. That's crazy. Alright, y'all. They're saying I can finish that part up, okay? Does it say Raven? Fucking. So it says Raven. It says unravel. Raven unravel. Y'all, I'm telling you, they don't let me stop until I'm finished. Raven. And then it says unravel. Unravel will, unravel me, unravel what? Fight, unravel fight. Height, something is at the height. FBI. Unravel me. Somebody's guilt. It says 8. Destiny. 8. That's 10. New start, being prepared. Believe. It says healer. Right healer. You're the right one, collective. You're very mighty and brave. It says you're brave. Mighty and brave. You heal. We feel. Y'all, the Galactic Federation of the universe feels that you're the right fit for whatever this is. You're the one. You're brave. Something's building up in electricity. It says Earl. It says Ariel. It says Earl. Something about girls. Girls might be here. Girls might be here, but they don't mean anything. That's what they're saying. Saying there may be people there, but they're just there. They don't mean anything. Something about that film be here. That film be here. Gun. That's what it says. Something about Beverly. Beverly, wait, in fear. Beverly waits in fear. It says waits in fear. Built. Oh, someone built some kind of, someone trying to interfere. They fucked up. Whoever this was, it was interfering. Aunt Bev, yeah. She interfered. She didn't have no fucking business interfering. So, Aunt Bev is in fear. Great fear. Something to do with your DNA. It says evil. But evil. Aunt, but evil. German. February. Was it Aquarius or Pisces? But evil. Target. There was a hitman. Your aunt? I don't know. Put you on the menu? I don't fucking know, bitch. Fuck her. Some kind of upheaval. Large. What is so fucking large that y'all keep on trying to show me, but you can't? Large what? Villa? Built a large bevel heaven? Built a large heaven, y'all. What it says. Built heaven. Don't you forget. Just saying. Something about your gift. Okay, I've got to stop. 5, 11, 5 and 11 and 8 are written out here. And 3. 5, 11, 8, and 3 are written out here. So take that as it resonates, okay? Great life. What? Hold on, I'm coming. Great life, but heavy. Something's been heavy. There's a van out here too. Somebody named Evan. Evan, the 80s drummer. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. Let me go see what she wants. It's something about eating fruit. It says fruit down there. You turn it? You watching this? Did you want more milk? Okay. You want me to turn it? What do you want to watch? You want this? Ain't got nothing in it. You want to watch Fancy Nancy? Let me make you some more milk. Hold on, y'all. It says Nubian. Shit down there that says Nubian, y'all. Look at it. Like one in. Hold on. I don't know whatever it is that whoever this is was working on, but it sure has taken years and years. That'd be a shitty ass fucking job to have. All I'm saying, I just say it. So somebody having regret, forget, gift, grift. Greet Evan. Something about a file. Fileman, life man, but. Okay, when it says but, okay, there's a but too. Let man, letter, letter, Jermaine, futile, something's futile. Habitual, habitual, I don't know, it says tiger. I have the tiger, let tiger. Also says fingers. Finger, mute, mate, finger, mate, tate, finger, mingler, mingle, mingler, fate. Mingle with fate, something that's true. Y'all, it's saying bait me, bait me, mingle, fate, beat fate. What does that mean? Beat fate, future. Beat future. Meet future, heat future, we at future. We at future. Bingle, Ben, Nigel. Something a game. Game image. Image future. Imagine future. Ben image. Ben in future. Take what resonates. This shit says turtle. Turtles are one of the animals that's been around since the beginning of time. Actually, the indigenous people, they said that the turtle carried the world on their back as it moved through the ether. Okay, and the turtle is also depicts our true calendar. Has the 13 moon cycles. And it's got the 28 days around the rim. The turtle's been here since the beginning. Okay. Imagine the future is what it's saying. Okay. It says Butler. Somebody's last name is Butler. Something's futile. It says Gerald. I don't know why it's saying that, but no, it says Gerald. It says Butler. Butler. Gary, maybe? Game. Oh, it was something to do with game image. We're in the Matrix. we live in the Matrix, y'all. Just say a new image. New game image. Butler. Turtle. Boyfriend. Best friends forever. And then that. Something about lasers. Blue laser. I don't know. God dang, it's saying retinal. It's saying a rental. This one's really, really wanting to speak today. Retail terms. Retail terms is mutual. Somebody was lying about something. About, I don't know, a trail. There's some kind of trail of evidence. Okay? Some kind of trail of evidence. Even before Graham. Somebody about to tell the truth. Something about a never, even if the even if the mutual, even if they beg, something brag. Okay, I'm done with it, y'all. Something about laughing. I say I'm done. Y'all see how it does me. What, boo-boo? Laughter. Use laughter. What do you want, boo-boo? It says 5 right here. 5. Fiber. Fiber. There's some kind of trail of evidence on somebody. Tara? Tear, bear, tear, laughter. Tears of laughter. You're going to be overjoyed about something, but something's going to be bittersweet. I got to put this up. It's not letting me. It says lose the fear. Something about envy and somebody if near. If near. He bet. He bet if near. Herein. Warn. Tina. Warn Brent. Thief. Warn thief. Hey, what resonates? What, boo-boo? What you need? You want me to change the channel? It says have faith, y'all. It's all damn near. Somebody might drive a Fiat. We be web. Something on the web. Okay, it. Fate. Something be fate, y'all. Wife. Tab. Fab. Wait. Wait. FBI. Take what resonates, y'all. It's what it say. It say eat. Wet. There it is. If beat. If we beat. Wife. Whew, that was whoo-wee, y'all. That was, I feel it. I feel this one, y'all. 7-Eleven, make a wish, okay? Wishes do come true, okay? What, boo-boo? You can watch that crap. It all turns out to be the same. Sister Snake. Oh, why I want to pull this one, but y'all take what resonates. Page 83. Whew. This is probably gonna sound stupid, Bartek says, but you can't turn me into one, can you? Huh. Emerald laughs. I don't think you get it. You're supposed to be the end point, dude. You're a super slaying, everlasting animal goddess. What would being human be the goal? Why would being human be the goal? Oh, take what resonates. It says you wouldn't believe how hard we worked for it. Emerald tells him it took hundreds and hundreds of years of self-cultivation. People these days can't even focus for more than 5 minutes. Self-cultivation, deadpans. How goop of you, GOOP. Just tell me how many oil pulls, crow poses, juice fast, yawny steams, and meditation apps it'll take me to get where you are. Somebody wants to learn your skills. It says spirituality has long been ruined. Emerald bears witness to how humans continually find new ways to make such a commodity out of it, transmuting non-material wellness into the marketable. She sighs. You know, I'm not sure I'd wish that on you. That's what it says at the end. So, somebody's wanting to learn something. Look, and this is talking about your gift. And look, before, okay, I started reading right here because that's what caught my eye. Okay, now, right above that, the paragraph right above that, this is talking about an album, making an album. It says the only other animal spirit Emerald met who danced between both skins with uninhabited fluidity was the monkey guy. A Ming Dynasty situationship in Sahu. 360 years or so later, in 1982, Emerald could not believe her eyes when she spotted her ex's face on a poster on the Moktow Student Hall. She learned that he'd put on a dark synth pop album called Flower Fruit Mountain under the moniker Sonny Kong and attracted a cult following. He was wearing Ray-Bans and had waxed his facial hair, but she'd recognize that impish mug anywhere. I think what resonates, collective. I love it. That's freaking crazy. I love it. Y'all, if this resonates with y'all, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to donate, it is Cash App $AngelMoon6237. I'm not in the monetization yet, so y'all can't do all that super chat and that yet, because gotta have 500 subscribers for that. Alright, so y'all take what resonates. Let's see what we got from the messages from the universe, okay? For some reason I need to get this. Is everything I've told, pendulum, of everything I've said and done in this reading, the absolute truth to my knowledge, is as well as I know, the absolute truth, nothing but truth, so help me God. Yes. Thank you. Stop. Okay. Collective has a question for you. Y'all come up with a question. When Collective is ready, y'all don't have to answer. I mean, y'all don't have to ask it in written form. Just ask it in silence, okay? When Collective is ready, answer Collective's question, yes or no, and make it clear. Answer Collective's question, yes or no, and make it clear. That's a resounding yes. So your answer is yes. It's over there by the mirror. Go get it. See it right there in front of the mirror? Right by that plant. Good job, good job. Your allergies bothering you too? Looks like it in your eyes. Give it to me. Why are you going to put it over there? Thank you. She messes with my crystal balls. She's got them sitting like this. This is what she does. Whoops. Hold on, I'll show you. She gets them both off their stands and she goes. Y'all take that as it resonates. That's what she does. This is a candle holder. And they both got a stand, so she gets them off of these stands. She picks them up off of these stands, puts them on this, and makes them roll around in it. Round and around and around it. Y'all too. Yay! Her did it! With the recliner poked out and everything. Oh, what? You pee-pee? Okay. Okay. You ready for a bath? Okay. Well, go ahead and go in there and get ready, and I'll come in there in just a second. I seen you. Go in there and get ready. Take your shirt and stuff off. In just 2 seconds. Well, let me read this one card. You ain't got to start screaming. Come here, I'll hold you while I read this card. Okay, well, go in there and wait for me. Look. She's going. Stop doing that so I can read this card, and then I'll be done. Pick up the passage. Prioritize self-healing right now. Put your needs above others for once. It's time to focus on you. Self-healing takes time and a lot of self-love. Remember, open wounds don't heal into scars overnight. Take the time you need in order to feel happier and healthier within yourself. There is no rush. Tell them stay golden. Say, stay golden, pony boy. Stay golden, pony boy. Look at her hands. Well, she did her fingernails. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Light and love, everybody. See you on the flip side. Stay golden, pony boy. 222-111. All right, let's go.